Hey guys. So while we're waiting, waiting for whoever is going to show up since it's live, I'm going to get everything ready. First thing is welcome to the channel, dailyrotohelp.com live stream. Saturday, it's July 28th. I see I have 0 viewers, yet I have 1, which doesn't make any sense to me, but okay, I'll take it. So what we're going to do is going to go over today's, wait a little bit. What I saw, which when I just started this live stream, is apparently people can replay the chat. Which is awesome. I guess that's a new thing. So if you guys have any questions here, when they watch the live stream later on today, apparently you can see the chat. So, but what I'll ask you is when you do the home run contest, please wait until we're not live anymore and just put it in the comment section, not the actual chat, because I don't want to have to scroll through the chat to see who you guys picked for home runs and stuff like that. So, and we're going to go over all of that. My plan is to do this in 30 to 35 minutes. We'll see if it takes longer than that. So if everyone can hear me perfectly, can you put a 1 in the chat real quick? So I'm trying to see. My internet's been real terrible, actually, the past 4 days. It's been super slow. It's dumb what I'm paying for due to that. So yeah. So what I want to look at is, okay, so welcome. If you guys have never been here before, hopefully I'll be able to open your eyes up a little bit. We do go over a bunch of stuff. So we go over, I'm going to go over yesterday's results first. I'm going to go over the home run contest, if anyone won. Then we're going to go over today's slate, and then we're going to go over today's weather. And then if you guys have any questions throughout me talking, put them in the chat. I'll try to answer them as quickly as possible. Also, people have asked before, so I thought I'd plug it in right now. I'll probably plug it in later. If you go down in the live chat down here, you see the place to type, and then you see a smiley, an emoji, or you see the super chat, which looks like a $sign. If you click the super chat, you can actually send one. You can send $10, $5, $1, $2. It's a donation. If you guys want to, you can. I've had a few people donate before, and it's actually really helps me out. I do get either donations or people subscribe to our channel. I would like to get a better graphics card. My computer's going super slow. To be able to, the mic is not the best. The camera right now is just my laptop cam. I think it's good, but obviously a better cam would be better. But if you guys would like to donate, you can just click that, or if you'd like to subscribe to our site, you can as well. So I did not go over who commented, who gets people hitting home runs yesterday. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go through that real quick first. So I'm looking to see if anybody won. While I'm doing this, go ahead, ask questions, get your questions ready to go. I will be here. So don't mind me. It's going to be a little bit longer video than normal, and that's pretty much what live streams are. They're usually longer. So get your questions in. Let me know how you did yesterday. What'd you guys score? Yeah, how'd you guys do yesterday? Usually longer. So get your questions in. Let me know how you did yesterday. What'd you guys score? Yeah, how'd you guys do yesterday? I would absolutely love to see that. So what was your highest score on FanDuel? Let's start with FanDuel first. While I go through this real quick, I did not realize the Orioles put up 15 runs on the Rays. Wow. Chris Archer's so bad when he gave up all the runs. So I'm looking. Shoot Scope did not have one. Okay. 213. I got you beat, Paul. I got you beat. And we're going to go over that. I got you beat, Paul. I got you beat. And we're going to go over that. Let me get it up here. I want to say it was like, oh, I might not have beat you, but I think I did. I think our FanDuel one did really well. Arenado in the first. Did he hit a home run, guys? He did hit a home run. Was it the first inning? If it is, we got our first winner of the day. It is not. It was the 5th inning. Play again. Ian Desmond did not hit one. Schwarber, I believe, did not hit one because I didn't hear anything about it. He could have, but I don't think he did. I threw in on FanDuel. I threw in, they had the free golf play, and I literally went through and I just clicked names. As of right now, I have 300 clicked names. I have 305.9 fantasy points. Like, we tried golf. It just wasn't for us. So I don't know about that. Schwarber just wasn't for us. So I don't know about play. But he changed it to bets in the first, did not. Jose Ramirez. Let's see about Jose Ramirez. Guy is a beast, and he doesn't even get any credit. Like, you barely hear his name. Lindor homered, Alonso homered, Lindor homered again. Lindor is crazy. Okay, and then Goldberg, Bill Goldberg, the spear. So we've got Goldschmidt here finding the Diamondbacks real quick. Did they score all their runs in the no third? Did they score all their runs in the no third inning? Nope. Okay, so actually, Bryce Harper, the first inning. Did Bryce hit one? I don't think he did. So I don't believe we had a winner. Let's check it out, though. Actually, Harper might have hit a home run. I can't remember. Harper, sac fly, Harper, single, Murphy, bloop, bloop, bloop. Nope. Oh. Let's check it out, though. Actually, Harper might have hit a home run. I can't remember. Harper, sac fly, Harper, single, Murphy, bloop, bloop, bloop. Nope. Okay. So, guys, going over yesterday's results on FanDuel, looking at what we had real quick. Yeah, so we had Scherzer. Now, I wasn't sure, like, he had really good numbers. I didn't know at the beginning when I put the video out, I wasn't sure if I would be able to build a lineup that I was comfortable with. But, guys, we hit 223.8 on FanDuel Cash. It won in this contest. The second place was 197. So we won by almost 7. So we won by almost 30 fantasy points. So we had Scherzer for 67 fantasy points. Diaz at 15.2, Daniel Murphy 18.5. David Freese really came through for us. Very cheap option at 2,100 for 44.7. Trey Turner 15.4, Bryce Harper 16.2, Michael Brantley 9.2, Jordan it's Luplow 9.2, and Curtis Granderson came through at 28.4, so 223.8. Our cash lineup, or our GPP lineup, got first in this. Gardner 37 fantasy points at 2. Daniel Murphy and Tindy, a big fat 0. Brantley, 9.2. Luplow, 9.2. And Arenado, 21.7. So we got 224 on FanDuel. Not bad. So anyone here? We do have the makeup game of the Yankees yesterday. So it's a doubleheader today for them. The first game, and I kind of want to look at this and see if you guys play on FanDuel or DraftKings, which one is in there. So if we're doing the early only lineups, you got 5.5 hours before it starts. You got 5.5 hours before it starts. What game is actually going to be in there? I would assume it's going to be the Royals, the Yankees, Cubs, Cardinals, Tigers, Indians, Phillies, Reds. Nope, the Yankees game's not in the early only on FanDuel. Okay. Whatever. Is it in the all-day slate? Maybe we can't even play Luis Severino today, and I really thought we'd be able to. FanDuel lately, guys, has been absolutely terrible with what they're doing. Okay, so you can play – if you play the all-day slate, you get to play the Yankees. If you play the all-day slate, you get to play the Yankees game. You get to play the first Yankees game. You don't get to play the second game. So you get to play the first Yankees game. So that is the one you need to be looking at. So let's go over it real quick. Just if anyone is out there is thinking about the Yankees, we're looking here. The Yankees lineup for the first game. This is if you do play the early only or the all-day slate on FanDuel. Aaron Hicks is in, Stanton is in, Gregorius is in, Gleyber Torres is batting fourth, which is awesome. Greg Bird, Neil Walker, Austin Romine, Tyler Wade playing left, Shane Robinson playing right. Now, I don't know if you can, but let's see if Shane Robinson is on. Shane Robinson is on the he's batting ninth, and he's 2,100, guys. So if you're looking for super value, you could be looking at him. He's batting 333. I mean, obviously he's had three. Oh, he's had 3 at-bats this season with 1 hit. So that's why he's batting 333. But he had a walk on 410, which was my birthday. And on 411, he had a stolen base. So he's actually got 15 fantasy points in 3 at-bats. 4 at-bats if you want to include a walk. So he can be very cheap. But again, guys, make sure you're playing the right guys because you're only going to be able to play the early game there. So looking at that, I want to jump in today's weather. So while I'm talking, any questions you have, comment below or put it in the chat. So just looking. So the first game, the Yankees game, there is a slight chance of thunderstorms. This game should get played. We should be good to go here. I have no problem with that. The Cubs at the Cardinals, the game should get in. Indians at the Tigers, just going to be cloudy and 77. So it's going to be a pretty nice day out there with no sun. Well, that's Miami. They have a dome. Overcast. So I don't think we're going to have a problem with weather. As of right now, obviously we are 10 hours before, 9.5 hours before the main slates. A lot of things can happen, but we're good right now. So there is no weather concerns. So that being said, we're going to jump into today's pitching. So if you are looking at an all-day slate, we're just going to go over everything. So while I'm talking, any questions, comment below. If you are not already a subscriber, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell notification. The bell notification apparently does more than the subscribe button. Back in the day, you know, the heyday of YouTube, whatever you want to say, when you hit subscribe, you would be notified when people go, you know, when they put a video out. But now you have to have the bell notification, this and that. So it's kind of stupid, but it is what it is. So looking at the Royals at the Yankees first game, you got Brad Keller versus Luis Severino. Severino has had 3 starts in a row that are not Cy Young worthy. But the thing is, he hasn't lost his footing in the Cy Young race because the pitchers that, I mean, Kluber got rocked his last couple of starts as well. Bodes well. I absolutely love Severino today against the Royals because they're so bad. Now, if Sonny Gray can dominate the Royals, Severino can dominate the Royals. 34 plate appearances, 182 batting average. When my wife and I went to the Royals game against the Yankees back in May, I watched, it was Danny Duffy versus Severino. Severino had just dominated. It's when Aaron Hicks had his second Inside the Parker of the year. It was exciting stuff. So I'm going Severino here. If you play, I'm going to say the main slate probably has the Yankees second game. That would be my assumption. But I'm going to check for you just in case. Now, this is FanDuel. I don't know about DraftKings. If anyone knows about DraftKings, let me know. And the main slate on FanDuel does not have the Yankees second game, which makes no sense. No sense. So we're not even going to go over it. It's Sabathia. Absolutely love him. If you can play him, let me know. Cubs at the Cardinals, Jose Quintana versus Miles Mikolas. Quintana, 123 plate appearances, 303 batting average against the Cardinals. Mikolas, 47 plate appearances, 273 batting average against the Cardinals. I kind of like Mikolas here. The Cardinals won yesterday. Quintana is very hit or miss. Super, super hit or miss right now. So I don't trust him enough. He could go off, though. I just don't trust him enough. Indians at the Tigers, you got Mike Clevinger versus Blaine Hardy. Clevinger, 62 plate appearances, 167 batting average against him. Going up against Detroit in Comerica Park. Absolutely love Mike Clevinger here. Blaine Hardy, 69 plate appearances, 339. He's a lefty. I would not be surprised if Lindor homers. I would not be surprised if, I would say Lindor because he's a switch hitter. I believe Jose Ramirez is a switch hitter as well, but I think he probably could dominate as well. So I'm looking at an Indian stack if you are playing early. Phillies at the Reds, Vince Velasquez versus Matt Harvey. Now, Matt Harvey's name is in the discussions for trade. So this is where we're iffy. I kind of like Matt Harvey, but I also don't. Probably going to avoid Harvey altogether. Would be a GPP play only, but his name is in there about trades. He could get traded today. That scares me, so I'm probably going away from that. I don't like either of these pitchers, to be honest with you. I would look at the bats more. Someone's gonna get screwed this weekend with a trade. Now, I don't know about you guys, but yeah, so just pay attention there. So then you got the Mets at the Pirates. You got Jacob deGrom versus Trevor Williams. deGrom, 69 plate appearances, 185 batting average. Trevor Williams, 15 plate appearances, 417 batting average. Contrarian stack, go Mets. Jacob deGrom, his numbers are absolutely nuts. So, hold on a second. Just looking at his game logs, if you guys have never done it before, deGrom has a 171 ERA. Can anyone guess what his pitching record is? With a 171 ERA on a good team, what it should be, what do you guys think his record is right now? He's 159 strikeouts, a .97 whip. Anybody? His last 3 starts, he's gone 8 innings in those games. He hasn't gone less than 6 innings since May 2nd against Atlanta. And he didn't give up any earned runs there. I wonder if he left. That's maybe when he left hurt. He's only gone less than 6 innings twice this season. He's got a 5-5 record. Yeah, Paul, you looked it up. I know you did. 5-5 record. The Mets are terrible. So his last start, he dominated through, I think, like 7 innings, 8 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, lost 3-2. He did not get any run support. That being said, the very next day, Zach Wheeler came up, and I believe the Mets had 3 runs in the first inning, went on to win. And that was against the Padres. So the Mets are terrible. That is why they are contrarian GPP stack. Trevor Williams has been dominated before, but it is the Mets. So you can never rule the Mets out for being terrible. Rays at the Orioles, Ryan Stanek, you're not going with him. He's going to give you 1 inning, which is absolutely stupid. The way they do it, he gives you 1 inning, maybe 2. Kevin Gausman, 83 plate appearances, 269 batting average against him. I don't trust either of these. The Orioles are bad. They're bad. Super bad. Dodgers at the Braves, Alex Wood versus Max Fried. Wood, 82 plate appearances, 382 batting average. I can't trust him enough, especially in SunTrust Park. Does give up home runs there. Max Fried never faced them before. Maybe contrarian GPP, but I don't trust either of these. Twins at the Red Sox, Rick Porcello. Odorizzi, 184 plate appearances, 245 batting average. Rick Porcello, 226 plate appearances, 229 batting average. If I'm looking at that, those are really good numbers against both of them. Both of these teams can dominate. Red Sox are probably going to pull this out again. The Red Sox were down, then they were up, then they were tied. Mookie Betts, of course, came up and hit a walk-off home run. The Red Sox, yay, blah, blah, blah. So looking at this, both of these pitchers would be GPP pitchers for me. I just can't trust them enough. That being said, the next game on the slate is the Rangers at the Astros. Ariel Hirado, I would assume it's pronounced, versus Justin Verlander. We know who Verlander is. He's obviously dominated since coming over last trade deadline. Comes in with a 10-5 record, 219. Comes in with a 10-5 record, 219 ERA, 183 Ks. He has gotten, like, against Detroit, which is crazy, his old team. He went 6 innings but gave up 5 earned runs and gave up 4 home runs. That's 4 home runs in one game out of him. Pretty unheard of. In that game, though, he had 12. The thing is, guys, Verlander against Detroit went 6 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned runs, 4 of them being home runs, and still had 12 strikeouts. He's going up against the Tigers, or he's going up against the Rangers, and just looking at yesterday, Dallas Keuchel. I really liked Dallas Keuchel yesterday. He really turned things around. until yesterday. But the thing is, Keuchel went 5 innings, gave up 6 hits and 3 earned runs with 5 Ks. That's not too bad. But the Rangers put up 11 runs. Chris Davinsky gave up 5 earned runs and 4 hits. Didn't get 1 out. Had an infinity. Unbelievable. That is unbelievable. The bullpen, if they can stick together, Justin Verlander makes a good option today. But hopefully the bullpen can hold it. So Verlander in the month of July. So he's going to have one more start in July. In the month of July, 25 innings pitched, 18 hits, 7 earned runs, 5 of them coming in 1 start. So that's, an outlier there. We're looking at 39 Ks, 400 pitches, a 1-1 record. Not good. 2.52 ERA in July. I love Verlander here. I think, and Verlander's one that goes 8 innings. I mean, he went 6, 6, 6, 7. Complete game back in May. He's a guy who can go complete game. Now, whether or not they're going to, Verlander would go 9 innings all the time back in the day for Detroit when, they weren't that good and they were good. The Astros are good. We know this. They're probably going to want to not put him up there for 9 innings all the time because they've seen what the Dodgers do with Kershaw. Past, 5 years, Kershaw, tons of pitches. When it comes playoff time, he doesn't have it. Not saying Verlander's like that, but just pay attention. They know what they're doing. Obviously, they won the World Series, so they're probably going to try and conserve him, but he's still capable of going 6 innings, 10 Ks. So I really like Verlander today. He might be the cash chalk play for pitching. Blue Jays have the White Sox, John Axford versus Lucas Giolito. Axford's not a starter. He used to be a closer. I wonder whose spot he's taking in the rotation. He's probably taken J.A. Happ's spot in the rotation. So maybe they're going to do maybe the Blue Jays are going to try what the Rays do and do a bullpen game. So I'm not trusting John Axford. You could see him go 1 inning, maybe 2 innings. Lucas Giolito, 8 plate appearances, 600 batting average. I'm not looking at these pitchers. I'm looking at bats here. Curtis Granderson might be in contention. But again, guys, Granderson's name has been floated out there as a trade bait. So that's something to pay attention to. Nationals at the Marlins, Gio Gonzalez versus Trevor Richards. Gio, 129 plate appearances, 232 batting average. If I remember right, if you like to go down narrative street, Gio Gonzalez is from Miami. So they're going to play the game of, he's coming back home in front of his family. And I believe he's had good games when he's come back. So he is from Hialeah, Florida. So, yeah, if you want to play that game, he's going to be in front of the home crowd. You could play that game in Miami. They're not good. So I would look at Gio as an SP2 on DraftKings. I would look at him as a GPP pitcher as well. So, yeah. Athletics at the Rockies, Brett Anderson versus Antonio Sensatella. I'm not looking at either of these because it is in Coors Field. D-backs at the Padres, Patrick Corbin versus Tyson Ross. Corbin, 141 plate appearances, 269 batting average against the Padres at Petco. Yes, please. Tyson Ross, 158 plate appearances, 233 batting average. I can see you doing Diamondbacks bats here. But again, guys, Tyson Ross is one of those names that's been floated out there for a trade. So would not be surprised if he does end up getting traded. It's going to be pulled from his start. So this is the weekend leading up to Tuesday that you definitely need to monitor a lot of the news. So you need to get Twitter. If you don't already have it, you need to follow all the guys on there. John Heyman, Ken Rosenthal. There's other people. Just if you find Twitter, you're going to see breaking news. Or go to ESPN. There's trash, but go to ESPN and they'll have breaking news or anything like that. This is going to be probably a weekend where people get traded. Don't be surprised if it's one of the guys that you put in your DFS lineup and you get screwed over. So definitely pay attention there. Again, guys, while I'm talking, there's 28 of you watching. Questions, anything related, comment down below. Also, anything related, comment down below. Also, like I said earlier, if you guys feel like you want to donate to us, you've got the super chat down below, $1, $10, 100,000. It's whatever you want to do. Brewers at the Giants, Julio Shashin versus Johnny Cueto. Now, Shashin, 220 batting or plate appearances, 243 batting average. It is being played at AT&T Park. We've got Johnny Cueto, 112 plate appearances, 282 batting average against him. Now, looking at Johnny Cueto, he's made, I can't remember how many starts he's made since coming off the DL, which we will look at real quick. Let's see. He's had 3 starts coming off the DL. He's given up 12 earned runs, 7 home runs, and only 12 strikeouts. I don't like Johnny Cueto. I don't like Shashin. I like the bats here. How about the 1 p.m. early slate between the Yankees and the Royals in DK Showdown? Luis Severino is $20K. Do you think it's worth it? So is that the one? Pecan, is that the one where it's just one game? The pricing. Let me see if I can bring it up. Get out of here. I can't bring it up right now. I don't. What is going on? Hold on. Can you not? You can't go to DraftKings anymore and just look at the games. Like, you can't just, like, go to the lobby. You have to be completely signed in. That's a thing now. Stupid. I do think all right, so we kind of talked about this, Scoop. Yankees have a doubleheader. Do you go with the bats in the first game or the second game? They apparently, on FanDuel, they only have the first game on there. They only have the first game on FanDuel. They do not have the second game at all that I found. I went into the early only was that. I went in, or no, it's not even on the early only. It's on the all day. Severino at 20K is pretty heavy. You go Severino, maybe Shane Robinson. Can you tell me how much Shane Robinson is on DraftKings? I can't get in. It's kind of stupid. Shane Robinson on FanDuel, he's $100 more than the minimum. He's only has 4 plate appearances. He's got 15 fantasy points, though, in those 4 plate appearances. So it's not too bad. And you could fit him in there. You could fit Severino in there, Robinson. I wouldn't. I mean, if you can fit Didi in there, I don't know the pricing. That's what sucks. I can't get in. Maybe I can just make an account with my Facebook. I bet I can't. I bet it's what? I just want to sign in. That's all I want to do. Just let me sign in. This is the problem with live stream. Can't sign in. So any other questions? Shane Robinson is 4,200 on DK. Wait a minute. Shane Robinson can't. Wait. Who's 4,200? He's 4,200. I guess I've never played the 1 game slate. So I don't know how the pricing seems absolute. Well, I guess if you put 4,200 for Shane Robinson is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I can't log in. My internet's going bad. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants to help, call 1-800-GAMBLER. That's not as good as 1-800-BETS-OFF. Prices are absolutely stupid. I can't get in DraftKings. Depending on the pricing, I mean, do you have to pick a pitcher? Oh, you only get 5 players, so you don't have to pick a pitcher. if you can build around with that, maybe. But I mean, that doesn't sound good at all. I might not even I might not play that game right there. I would look at it. Let me see if I can get anything in there. But let me finish the pitchers first. I mean, we only got one more. It's the Mariners at the Angels. Felix Hernandez versus Jaime Barria. Hernandez, 371 plate appearances, 247 average. Angels, Jaime Barria, 61 plate appearances, 286 batting average. That's not good. I mean, there's other pitching options out there. King Felix has looked more like Queen Felix this entire season. Just looking at his numbers, we're going to go through that. 5.14 ERA. He's been on the DL. He's got an 8-8 record on a really good team. 94 Ks. That's terrible. The month of July, he's only pitched 10 innings, 2 starts for 5 innings apiece. 6 earned runs, 2 home runs, and only 9 Ks. I don't trust him. I'm looking at the bats in that one. So yeah, if you can do the showdown, I would look to get Severino in there, but I mean, Didi, Suberino, I wouldn't. It's just the game. You never know. The Yankees lineup's iffy right now with who's starting. If you are looking at some news that's come out, trade news possibility, Joey Gallo has been inquired upon. Yeah. It's not looking the best. So any questions, guys? Any questions at all? Oh, I forgot to mention. Let me give you guys today's article. We did a little bit different. So it's a free article. You can check that out. Just click on that link. We went back to what we used to do like a year ago. So I noticed Thursday that people had actually Googled, I guess if you guys look up news, if you don't go to dailyrotohelp.com straight up and you Google like MLB DFS 7/28/18, people found the article from last year and it was titled that. So it's a little bit different. So I went ahead and I titled it like we did last year. So we used to, and it's a little bit different. As you can see, we've got our pitchers that we like. So I've narrowed it down to some of the pitchers. Then we have top bats on the slate. So those are all of the bats that we like, or those are just kind of the top bats. And then if you want to see the rest, we have those in a cheat sheet over at dailyrotohelp.com. You can sign up. You can subscribe over there. And we've got a cheat sheet that's out. And we've got FanDuel, DraftKings, and Yahoo Fantasy Points projections on there. So you can check that out. We do have lineups. I do suggest you mix and match. That being said, with our lineups today, we're only going to do the main slate just because the early only slate's dumb. It's the way FanDuel's doing it. So today, like most Saturdays, we do early, or we're going to do the main lineups, the main slate. Tomorrow on Sunday, it's the all-day slate because if you only do the main, you only get one. You don't get the Sunday night game, which I don't know who the Sunday night game is. It's probably not going to be the Yankees at the Royals. It's going to be the Cubs at the Cardinals. So, yeah, so if you have any questions, definitely let me know. We do have the new thing up, and I've been talking about this a long time, and a lot of people have been asking. They said, is it a possibility? And we are going to do it. So the first 50 people that do sign up, let me get it. My internet's going slow, like I said. But we have the rest of the MLB season and the entire NFL season, NFL DFS season, including with NFL, we do articles. It's going slow, like I said. But we have the rest of the MLB season and the entire NFL season, NFL DFS season, including with NFL, we do articles. It's a lot easier to do articles that are premium articles because it's not every day. So you get the rest of the MLB season and the entire NFL DFS season. It goes from week 1 all the way through probably the playoffs and not the Super Bowl because one game Super Bowl depending, FanDuel and DraftKings sometimes does it different. You get both of those. So you get 2 more months. No, you get 3 more months of MLB, and you get the entire NFL season for $99. It's a package. It is the top of the page. You can read in on it. If anyone's interested in that, you can check that out. So go ahead. And people have been asking, it's early bird special, first 50 people. And then once 50 people are gone, that price is gone. Because then the NFL season is $150 by itself. So if anyone has any questions, let me know. If anyone at all has any questions that maybe you don't want to put out here, you want to just email me, support@dailyrotohelp.com. You can go ahead and do that. I am still looking for people for our season-long NFL draft. It's a Yahoo draft. It's a $100 buy-in. 3 or 4 people have paid. I need to go back and write their names down. They're in. I'm looking for a minimum of 10 teams and probably a maximum of 14 teams. We had 14 teams last year. The payouts were first place was $400, second place was $200, and third place was $100. The buy-in was $50 at the time. Everyone voted they wanted it bumped up to $100. So if you guys are interested in getting in that, email me, support@dailyrotohelp.com. Put in the subject season long or whatever, and I'll get you in there. So I'm looking for a maximum of 14 teams. Right now, I believe I have 8 committed and 3 or 4 paid. No. Yeah, I think that's right. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely email me and let me know. I would love to get it. I mean, it's almost August, guys. There's no more weeks without football. To pay me? Okay. And people have been asking, can you get subscriptions with PayPal? You can. So if you guys email me, support@dailyrotohelp.com, and you say, I would like this package and I would like to use PayPal, then all you got to do is PayPal me friends and family so they don't take a fee out, and then I'll get you access to whatever package you guys want. So any question on today's slate? Any questions at all? So the cheat sheet's already up on the website. The lineups are going to be for the main slate only. I'm leaving the house right now. I'm going to be out a couple hours, so I can try to answer your questions. It'll be on my phone. Hopefully I get them. Email's the best. You can tweet at us @FantasyAdvice22 if you want. So we've got a lot of things going on. Once the video goes live to YouTube, like I said, comment below who you think is going to hit a home run and in what inning. If you get both of those correct, you're going to win a free month of dailyrotohelp.com content. So any other questions before we end this live stream? I like to go live. The plan is to go live tomorrow. I can't guarantee it. Stuff always comes up, but that is the plan. I got you, Jesse. I saw that message. So if anyone's been wondering about subscribing to the site, you can ask people down below. They'll let you know. And yeah, so if I don't see any other questions on today's slate, I did link the article for today. Email me and I will, you can let me know what package and we'll set you up there. Yeah, like I said, the first 50 people that get the combined package of the rest of the MLB season and the entire NFL season, you're going to get that for $99. Once 50 goes away, then there is no combined package. We then just have the NFL season for $150. So if you want to save a lot of value, you can sign up there. So I'm not seeing any other questions, so I'm assuming everyone is good to go. Don't forget, guys, please thumbs the video up. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification. How you feel about the early slate? It's on FanDuel. You can't play the Yankees game. You have to play the all-day slate to do it, unless they change that by the time before it comes out, which they've done in the past, but it's whatever. So that leaves the early slate of the Cubs and the Cardinals, the Indians at the Tigers, and the Phillies at the Reds. Is that correct? Like, I think that is correct. Let me see. If that's so, I don't like that at all. So early only FanDuel's, let's see what games are on early only. Has anyone in here gotten the free money that FanDuel has anyone gotten any free money put into their FanDuel account? I will guarantee you nobody puts $5,000 in there. And if you do see anyone that's gotten $5,000 there, they're probably a fake account or they work for FanDuel and they don't actually play. So yeah, the early only slate is the Cubs at the Cardinals, the Cleveland. If I'm looking at this game pitching wise, I would go Mike Clevinger. Clevinger against Detroit, like I said, 62 plate appearances, 167 batting average. I would be looking at that. I'm not looking at Vince Velasquez or Matt Harvey, and I'm not looking at Quintana versus Mikolas. I maybe Clevinger for cash and Mikolas for GPP if you're playing the early only, but then what bats can you get in there? Jose Martinez's name has been thrown out there for trade bait, so that takes a home run hitter out of there. I would, if you are playing the early only, I would look at Clevinger for cash, Mikolas for GPP pitcher, and maybe load up on Indians bats, load up on Jose Ramirez, load up on Francisco Lindor. You can maybe get Rhys Hoskins in there against Matt Harvey. He's been absolutely on fire. I believe Rhys Hoskins is our #1 projected player on today's slate. Now that can change, but as of right now, he is. For DK, there's two starting pitchers. So I would maybe go Clevinger and Mikolas, depending on their. Yeah, I think I'd go Clevinger and Mikolas there. Let's see Mikolas's game log. I haven't looked at it for a while, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. So Mikolas's last start came against the Cubs on July 22nd. He went 5 innings, gave up only 2 earned runs and 6 Ks, but lost 7-2. So that was the bullpen's fault. I believe that's probably when Greg Holland lost his job. In the month of July, he's gotten 21 innings pitched, given up 22 hits, 9 earned runs, 17 Ks, 2-0 record, 3.86 ERA. That's not bad. I think I'd go Clevinger and Mikolas there for if you're doing the early only slate. On DK, yeah. So those are the 2 pitchers that I would go with. I don't trust Jose Quintana. I mean, he's very hit or miss. If you're going GPP, you could throw Quintana in there. I don't trust Blaine Hardy at all. And it's hard to trust Vince Velasquez. He's only faced the Reds 3 times. He hasn't given up a hit. Matt Harvey's name is out there, but his name has been out there to get traded. So it would not surprise me if Harvey gets traded and he doesn't start this game. So what are you going to do? I mean, that process of elimination, you're not using Blaine Hardy, so he's out, especially against the Indians. Hardy and Harvey could get traded, so those 2 out. So that leaves Velasquez, Clevinger, Mikolas, and Quintana. Now, Clevinger, 100% cash pitcher. So we've narrowed it down there. So you're taking there. If you are making a cash lineup, I'd go Clevinger, Mikolas. If you're making a GPP lineup, I would go Clevinger, Quintana. That's just my thought. Obviously, I'm no expert, but I've been doing this for now, the websites. I've been doing this for about 5 years. And baseball is the one sport that is so unpredictable. We could see Blaine Hardy go out and do a no-hitter. He's probably not going to, but, I mean, it's possible. But our best educated guess, cash, Clevinger, Mikolas, GPP, Clevinger, Jose Quintana. So hopefully, Pecan, that helped you. Hopefully it helped you out. So any other questions before we end? Because I need to go jump in the shower before we head out. So cheat sheets up. The lineups will be up later on today. People have asked, why don't you put the lineups up earlier in the day? Because I'm waiting for news to come out, especially right now, with news coming out with trades and injuries and this and that. I kind of wait until about 45 minutes to first pitch to put the lineups out there. So that usually shows who's out already. So we're pretty good there. So that is all I've got. That's all you've got. So I thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, what are you waiting for? Go subscribe. Give us some love. Follow us on Twitter at FantasyAdvice22. I would love that. And I know it's annoying, but if you could, for future references, if you could take off your ad blocker so I can get some revenue on our YouTube pages, that would be amazing. Contrary to popular belief, a lot of money goes into the website. More money goes in helping you guys than I actually make. So any little bit helps. Donations help. Subscriptions help. Donations on here help. Clicking on the ads help. Watching the ads on our videos. Anything like that. I mean, is it annoying? Absolutely. But would you rather help out a small channel, or would you rather help out PewDiePie, who puts out 10-minute videos just so he can get an ad on there? This is a 45-minute video, and I'm helping you guys. I'm not just talking about something. So, and I use PewDiePie because he's he's kind of a big deal. So that's all I've got. I plan now. Here's the plan. I plan on going live tomorrow about 9 a.m. again. Can't promise you. That I don't know. 9 or 9:30. Can't promise you, but that is the plan. So, yeah, that's all I've got, guys. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can always comment below after the video goes live. And don't forget, once it goes live, in the comment section, not the chat, predict who's going to hit a home run and what inning. If you get both of those correct, you're going to win a free month of daily rotohelp.com content. That is all I've got, guys. Good luck today. Get your questions in. You can ask them below, or you can email me or tweet at us. I'll try to answer them coming up. We also have a group me chat. We've got about 6 people in there. It's an app on your phone. If you guys are interested in that, email me with the subject group me invite, and I'll send you an invite. It's a free chat right now. I'm thinking we're going to do an NFL chat, but it's going to be subscribers only. So get the MLB content and help out there. There's a lot of people in there that are, I guess there's 6 people in there that when you ask a question, if I'm not there to answer, they will help you out. So it's a little community. It's like a forum, but it's group me. So if you're interested in that, email me and we'll get you in there, hopefully winning some money. That's what I've got, guys. Good luck today. And as always, you guys know what to do. Put it in the chat. What do you guys need to do? And I'll end it once I see it. Good luck. And just going to sit here silently until I see it. I really hope the chat's here when the video goes live. I hope it's on this side, not this side. You guys aren't saying it. Good luck. And five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and nobody got it. Good luck and bring home that bacon, guys. Peace.